So, try something new on here. See what happens. Oh, too much light. Not enough light. What happens when I do this? A little bit of light. Let's see if I can catch the chat over here. Try something different on here tonight. Where am I at? Up, up, up. Oh. Let's go to Twitter. Let's see what was going on. Let's see. Is Trump getting arrested tomorrow? Oops, shit. Check my volume. Check see what's going on. This phone's slow. This phone's slow. Okay. Okay. I don't think Trump's going to get arrested tomorrow. I think it's a ploy. I really don't. I think it's a total psyop going on. I'm not really sure, man. I think they did it hoping that they could get another January 6th type event happen, and they think all the people are going to protest about it and start some stuff. I think something else is going to happen in the next week. It ain't going to be about Trump getting arrested. It's going to be another big psyop, false flag event. But I don't think I don't think it's going to happen. I really don't. And if it does, they're putting up some barricades up there in New York. I think they're hoping that they're trying to create another January 6th. You know, a bunch of protesters out there say this happened, because he's already calling for people to protest, and they're trying to demonize a certain select group out there. It's a psyop. Is all it is. I've been getting these weird messages on my phone. I got a weird call from a text from Mississippi the other day. It says such and such about somebody, and I'm like, huh. And I think somebody had snuck a phone up into the jail and had sent me some messages about my buddy being locked up there in Mississippi somehow. So, Twitter, see what's happening. Nationwide recall of baby formula, Gerber infant formula. There's recalls everywhere, man. So I think they got the banks collapsing, trying to arrest Trump. There's a lot going down, man. They're trying something. I can't put my finger on it right now. I can't put my finger on what's happening. I really wish I knew. And it's hard to read between the lines. Greg's tweeting on Twitter. Greg. Yeah. So I'm paying attention to a lot of stuff at the same time. My mind's going too fast. It's crazy. I know something. They keep saying March the 23rd. March the 23rd. March the 23rd is the date. It's the date of something to go down. Something's going to happen this week. They're trying to get our attention on UFOs and balloons and other things, and while everything else is falling apart. There's been several bombings today in the Ukraine, which is happening every day. It seems like these alerts are going off. Man, I keep seeing different news stories here and there, and it gets way too confusing the more you dig into it. But I really don't see Trump getting arrested. I really don't see it happening. And when you're a member of the elite, that stuff don't happen. It just don't. I can understand Andrew Tate getting arrested because he spoke out and if something happens to Kanye West, or when you go against the system, yeah, but Trump is too big. Those kind of people don't go to jail. That don't happen. Especially for a misdemeanor when they can just write you a citation. You don't have to be put in handcuffs and all that stuff and fingerprinted. I know there was an NDA on that agreement. I don't know. Everybody's confused about what he's getting charged with. I guess I can't figure out what he's getting charged with. But old DeSantis up here, the way he's talking between the lines, you can't tell if he said he's not getting involved. Does that mean he's not going to extradite Trump if he's here in Florida? If I was Trump, I'd stay in Florida, and you're a resident, and then if you don't get extradited, you can't go nowhere. You see that start of something if troops come down here to come get Trump, FBI, CIA, something, and DeSantis orders them back, Yeah, I mean, you get a flare up that way. But I see a possible false flag in the working somehow and being blamed on a certain group of people. And see what's going on, if anything breaking news. Because today I keep watching for breaking news, and we're waiting on Wednesday morning or Wednesday afternoon for the Fed meeting in interest hike. See what's going on with that, and see if I spent most of yesterday updating my websites. I updated a newer website. I mean, a lot. I spent a lot of time on that, and I was in pain the whole time. But I worked on it, man, and I was using this chat AI thing to help write scripts for the site and to write the code, because I don't know how to code. So I sat there and worked on all that. Somebody went live. If somebody's in the chat, I can't see it. Live chat. Nobody's in chat. Okay, somebody's watching. But I don't care. I'm trying something different. I just turn on the camera. Just turn on the camera and talk and see what happens, So, if y'all ain't subscribed to the Canadian Prepper, y'all should. He's got some good videos out. And I need to watch the one for today because it looked kind of. I was in the middle of watching Timcast, and this is the Timcast after show here. And I've been doing some Art Bell live streams, and I'm going to do some more Art Bell live streams. I really like doing that. But setting up, it takes a minute. It takes a little bit of effort, and I think my StreamYard is out of time. So I got to figure out a way around that, because I ain't spending that money every month if I ain't making the money, And Jamie's over there calling out Greeno. Greeno's running. Greeno's scared. He just lost his paycheck. God's honest truth, talking about Delphi. Greeno over there, he's a person of interest to me too. He's a person of interest, and he's same as Garrett Kurtz. I think there's some involvement somewhere, and I'm not 100% sure because this Delphi shit ain't over with. But if Trump gets arrested, they keep saying that's going to make sure he wins with a landslide. And I seen a video earlier of Candace Owen asking to be his vice president, and I was like, whoa, talk about a home run, brother. It's gonna do something. But what's going on in the world, man? I was looking at the crypto market, and I've come to realize this one old boy over there on Twitter, and he's got one of these paid groups. I think it's $1,200 to join the group or some crap like that. And you notice these guys, they can't put out trades, to show you that they're actually profitable. And he does do a few little things. He mentions coins and stuff, and he mentioned that and every coin he mentions, you go to it, it's done pumped up and it drops like a motherfucker. I said, dude, I'm gonna start shorting every coin this motherfucker mentions, because every one he does loses money. And there's so many people in his comments complaining about it. and calling him out for it. Like every time you mention the coin, you already go to the chart. It's pumping right there because somebody in your group's done to drop some money in it or something. And then somebody from the group will talk shit to the person about it. It's like, dude, why would I want to join a group that talks shit? I was in this one group. I can't remember the girl's name, but she's some crypto fucking person on Twitter. And I was in her group, and I thought I'd give it a shot, see what was up. And I remember when I first went in there, I asked the question, they all called me a dummy. And I was like, why am I want to be part of the group? You got these paid groups, and you go in there and you get called a dummy. Why? Why does that don't make no sense? Make it make sense. It don't make no sense to nobody. These people are just taking people's money. I'm gonna get old boys calls, make my own group, charge $1,200, and just do the opposite of what this old boy tells everybody to do. Oh. But let me go see 2787. Yeah. Everybody's waiting to see what happens with this springboard right here. And I'm hitting up the Dairy Queen Wi-Fi and seeing what's up. I'm waiting for my daughter to get off work over here. Hopefully it don't take her much longer. But I don't care. I'm going to sit here and live stream for a little bit, waiting on it. But I want to know what everybody's thoughts are on Trump getting arrested. I really want to see that. I really want to know what's going on. And another, man, I was over on TikTok, man, and I'll upload a video on YouTube and get 1-2 views. I upload it to TikTok, it gets like, one video's got 500,000, one video's got 100 and something thousand, and maybe 200,000 by now. I ain't checked it. I ain't going to because I don't want to hear the. But man, they love to argue some on TikTok, buddy. Them people love to argue, man. That's crazy over there. They just argue and argue and argue about just everything, anything and everything. There's a straight division in this country, and TikTok is one of the ones doing it. And live chat. It mind boggles me over there where they on TikTok, man. They got these live streams going, and that's all they do. That's the only thing they can do to get views is to argue with people. And they always make it 5-on-1, 4-on-1, 3-on-1. And I went to this one live stream, there's one people, they was listening to country music stuff. I guess just having problems connecting. So I went to this one stream, and I would go watch these people. I go there, and it shows when you show up in a live stream over there. And I sat and watched them for a little bit, talking, and I wasn't talking, but they was talking about whatever in life. And I sat there for a little bit and watched them for a while, just entertain myself. But sometimes I like the noise going as I'm working on my computer. I like the talking over there on the side, a little tiny bit of, like a movie or something. But it was a live stream. And the next day I went up and joined the live stream. Hey, what's up, y'all? Like that red guy here, he was over there last night, and I said I was in a live stream and didn't say a word, and I'm like, what? And he blocked me, and I'm like, dude, I was just watching. You want people to watch, and over there on TikTok, if you get blocked, you can't go back to this. You can't go to the stream at all. You can't even see the user. Like here, I could block somebody, and they still are going to be, able to watch the stream. And but I want to know what's going on with old Trump, man. Tomorrow is the D-Day. Do y'all think he's going to get arrested? Do y'all think we're going to see it? I don't think we'll see nothing. I think it's a whole horse crap. Like today, there was reports on. I seen earlier they was talking about this is the weakest case against Trump ever for paying off a porn star, and but he legally done it with the NDA and everything, so I don't see how that's a big deal. It ain't. I mean, Biden's and Obama's crimes are worse than that. Bush's crimes are worse than that. And just like that arrest warrant for Putin is a bunch of BS too. You go read up on that, figure out what's going on over there. That stuff ain't. Most people don't even realize what's going on over there at all. They'll go by what the media tells them, but you have to go back to World War II. You have to go back to but you can even go back further than World War II. The whole problem with Russia, I'll tell you right now, the whole problem with Russia, here's the deal. They have no warm water ports, okay? And if you go look at a map, the only warm water port they can get to is through where? Oh my God. Oh yeah, that one place. The Ukraine. The flatlands, the badlands, as it was called back in the day. Ukraine, it's got a whole history behind it. We stabbed Russia in the back. If you go back to the Reagan administration and Gorbachev and the wall coming down, it all has to do with that too. It's not just something that happened right. This just didn't happen, and most people don't understand that. And you can tell by the way they talk, and they talk out their butts, and they don't understand exactly what global politics happened, what Reagan and Nixon and Carter and Bush's were telling Russia all these years to make them leave the Warsaw Pact, and there will be no new NATO members. They, they knew this shit was coming. They knew this shit was coming. Obama knew it. Everybody knew it. Everybody knew it. But this is the world we live in, and we got a banking crisis on our hands. Is that the moon? No, it's a light. Never mind. I thought I seen a UFO, man. I really thought I seen a UFO. Sometimes me and Jamie's in a car, and I'm looking at the sky trying to drive. Like, is that a UFO? Pull over and film it. It's nuts. Because I've only seen one. No, I've seen 2 UFOs in my lifetime. In Gulf Breeze, Florida, or outside Gulf Breeze, Florida, where that thing was big in the 90s. That's when I was with the high school, was in the 90s in Gulf Breeze. Well, I see 2 UFOs. But it's dropping in temperature here, man. It's in the 40s right now. But at least I feel with the car running, I don't feel that cold. You know, for some reason the heater. I got one of these Volkswagens, the little flipper and the thing. Y'all are having this problem with Volkswagen. There's little flipper doors in there where they got this foam on there, and the foam, I don't know why Volkswagen chose to use this damn cheap ass foam, but this foam comes off, and you got to take about a whole dash to get in there and reseal them little doors because they got holes in the doors, so the heat don't really actually 100% work. It works, but it don't work, you know, and that's the problem with Volkswagens, you know, and I've learned that these clutchless transmissions are a pain. But what else did I want to discuss? There is more than that. But like I said, I'm trying something different. I'm just gonna turn on the camera and talk. That's all I'm doing, man. And see what happens. You know, it's one thing I've never done. I've been on YouTube since it was YouTube. And it's one thing I've never, ever done is just turn on the camera and talk. You know, and talk about what's going on in the world, and really what's going on in the world, banking crisis, and Trump, and Biden's delirium, and Ukraine and Putin. That it's all a spiritual battle. It's not a regular everyday. It's not physical. It's all spiritual, and that's what nobody understands. It's a battle in this world for souls. Satan knows he only has a little bit of time left, and there's not much he can do, and he knows it. And he's drawing straw as fast as he can, you know, and everything that's going on. What's going to happen tomorrow? Is there going to be a false flag? I guarantee you, there might even be some, like if you go on my channel, there's some videos from January the 6th where you can see Antifa members changing clothes into Trump supporter clothes to make them look like a Trump supporter so they can start crap. So, is there going to be some planned on Ray Epps stuff where people are dressed up in MAGA gear and they're going to start some fights? You know, we see that happening all the time. We see it during January 6th. They're putting up barricades for a reason, but If DeSantis talks about he ain't getting involved, is Trump in Florida right now, or is he in New York, or is he required to be in the courthouse that day? He might be required to be in the courthouse that day. I would just stay my butt in Florida and be like, y'all got to come get me. You know, pull a Garrett Kurtz. You the cops, do your job. You know, it ain't my job to come to you. So maybe I'm gonna try this on TikTok too. I'm gonna try to just go live and see what happens. You know, is Trump going to get arrested? What's that? Who's that? Oh, Web Sleuth went live. What do they got? Where is Scotty Morris? Jury selection for who? Who got jury selection for? Jury selection for the Lycia Stotch's murder trial. Okay. Let's see. I got a second phone, and I'm able to. I wanted to be able to go live and keep up with what's going on. Yeah. Okay. Just in the breaking 911. All NYPD members directed to be in uniform Tuesday and ready to mobilize if needed regarding possible indictment of Trump. See, they keep saying possible. It's not 100% yet. They're talking about an indictment. They don't even know if they're going to be indicted. They don't even know. You know, so possible indictment. What else is going on, guys? Credit Suisse. I'm tired of hearing about Credit Suisse. They're going to get bailed out by somebody. It's going to. They're going to have to. You got the dollar and you got BRICS, and they're going to have to. They're going to save the dollar even if it goes. I mean, even if it goes all the way to nuclear war. I mean, if they have to take it that far, they will to cover up their corruption. Because if war is money, it's going to strengthen the dollar more than anything else, and everything else will drop in value, and the dollar will increase it. And once the first nuke is dropped, that's why you got to keep an eye on things like. I have to keep an eye on things because of what I'm doing. If Taiwan gets invaded, if something happens in Ukraine and something gets dropped, you know, you have to keep an eye on this. And if you look on the Air Force radar, the air traffic radar, I forget the name of the site, but there's always a U.S. It's a drone. It's one of them drones that got hit the other day by Russia, and they got a couple of them. They're always flying over that sea right south of Ukraine. And you can see it's called a global hawk, I think, but it's always keeping an eye on what's going on over there, and it's constantly in the air circling. It's that flight radar. You can lose your mind. I tried to find Diego Garcia, but I can't find it. But I do keep an eye on Guam, what goes in and out of Guam, because I think that's where most of our big crap is at. That's going to be mobilized to that area. Will be first put into Guam and then leave Guam. So, oh, Cat Turd just tweeted. Oh, COVID straight. Oh, man, I love the Hodge Twins Twitter. Let me just say that TMZ's always tweeting some BS. I talk smack on TMZ, buddy. I do. And if nobody's noticed, Wendy's has disappeared. Wendy's ain't tweeted. I don't know why. Wendy's ain't tweeted at all. Let's go back over here and see what's going on my chat. Chat filter. Law messages. Nobody's checked. Jinx. Thank you, Jinx. But what time is it? 9:03. I'm going to have to end this because I think I'm about to have to get out of here. And the Dairy Queen's about to close, I think. I don't know. But y'all have a good night. I may jump over to TikTok and see what happens.